This house behind me is almost 5,000 square feet on one floor, and it's on an acre. This house right over there is almost 3,600 square feet on one floor, and it's on an acre. And these are full custom new builds that I want to show you today. So we're actually gonna do this a little bit different. I'm gonna show you these two. We're gonna go to that one first, and then we're gonna go to this big boy because you're not gonna wanna miss what's here. And then we will go back to the model to show you what the standard finish out is for this particular builder in this area. I think you're going to love it. I know I am salivating to get back into this house and show you some of the really cool things that are going on in there. So let's go check it out, and hopefully you find something that you might want to buy. Let's hit this one. And listen, we got the 1-2, we got the 3-car garage. You're gonna love this entryway. I promise you, I was blown away. Let me just spin y'all around and just show you what we're walking with here. Holy cow. And then, of course, that is your showpiece. Those doors. Let's go inside. Make sure that's shut so nobody comes in behind us. We don't want people sneaking in on us. All right, here we go. Show you guys around. Yeah. Got our first bedroom. Listen, these are all really, really good sized. All really good sized bedrooms. I mean, big enough that kids will want to be in here. Here's the cool thing. Check out this house. They've painted all of the door casings, right? You don't see that a ton, but when you start getting into these custom builders, these are some of the options you start to see. And if you're not looking at custom, I would tell you, this is those little steps. You're not gonna wanna pay a production builder to do it, but it's those little steps. It's this tile all the way to the ceiling. Those are the things that take your home and really elevate that space, right? Kind of get a feel. Those are the things, in my opinion, when you see them, they take your home to the next level. If you're buying from a normal production builder, don't pay them to do this. Most of them won't even do it. But going after that, the other thing you'll notice is we do not have, gotta get you in real close. It's not that orange peel texture. It's like a flat texture, which again, you start to see when you get into this price point with a lot of builders. Best part is about to come up. I gotta spin y'all around because I wanna give you like a dramatic reveal. But if we haven't met before, I gotta tell you, my name is Zach. My team and I, this is what we do. We sell new construction real estate here in DFW, whether it's custom stuff like this, whether it's buying off a builder's inventory, or it's building from the ground up. We're here to help. So now I'm gonna stop talking because I wanna help you by showing you this. Here we go, look at that. That is your money shot right there. Yeah, you could host a lot of parties in here. Those 3 arched windows are doors. Those are all doors. Those are all doors. Holy cow. Okay, I'm gonna spin back around. And I gotta show you the powder bath. Can't leave those off. They went full wallpaper all the way up and down. Apparently, wallpaper's back in style. Seeing that come around a lot. I got a coat closet, but I love it, especially in a powder bath. So go get the kitchen area. Got our entertainment room, fully wired with surround sound ready to roll. Let's go outside, check that out. Now, I stepped out here to show you the yard and show you what you're getting with this house, but what I really stepped out here to show you is all of that right out that way. It's like the 100-acre woods all going back through there. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's the road, which means that is where are you going? There you are. That is where all the rest of their lots are if you want to build out here. When we leave these 2 models, we're actually gonna go out there. I'm gonna show you, because I can, there's one that's like 13 acres. It's not gonna be cheap, but I'll show it to you. There's lots of options back there in the 100-acre woods. If you want to build, we got the pricing, we got everything. So we'll hit those. And then, so we're going to finish up this model, do the rest of the inside, get to the big boy next door, and then we'll go hit out there, and then we're going back up to the model to show you what's possible out here. Let's take a quick break from looking at beautiful houses to look at some beautiful land. I would be doing you guys a massive disservice if I didn't show you what was out here, right? So we got the drone up in the air, and when I tell you this is the 100-acre woods, I mean it. It's all of these home sites are pretty incredible. Now, they're going to have a very, very, very hefty price tag on them. This is not your $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 lot premiums. This is, I'm just gonna be transparent with you. They all have 6 figures. These are all $100,000 lots minimum. And to be honest, it's even more than that. It's probably, I think the cheapest one I've seen on the sheet, and we're gonna talk about the sheet when we talk about all the pricing. I think the cheapest lot I've seen on this sheet is, I think it's 450. That's 450,000. But when you see the kind of land, I mean, look, like you are buried deep back here in these trees. So with Our Country Homes, the way that they do this as a builder, they have lot price plus price per square foot. So with them being, you know, almost at that custom level, you have, like, it's hard to really say what your pricing is going to be. I can tell you what the pricing per square foot is. I can tell you the pricing on these 2 that they have listed, and we're going to get there in a little bit. But like I said, I just wanted to bring you out here and show you this land of what we're looking at back here. There's a piece of land. Let me see if I can find it, because there's a massive one of these lots is like several acres. I think it's like 13 acres, and it might be this one I'm looking at right here. Maybe is it 13? I don't know. But this is like one lot. Look at that. You've got yeah. It is beautiful land, kind of hidden back here. Again, we're in the like Lucas, Wiley area, so kind of the northeastern part of DFW, and it's quiet. I hear nothing. It's incredible. But for the price you're gonna pay, this is kind of what you would expect to get. So I do need to take you back and show you, what did I say I was gonna do next? Oh, I said we're gonna go back to the almost 5,000 square foot inventory home that's available. Let me get the drone down, we're gonna go do that, and then we will go to the model, finish up there, and then we'll talk pricing and all that fun stuff. So let me head back up there now that we've taken a look at this beautiful land. All right, if you ever wanted to see 4,800 square feet on one floor, I can't even, I just gotta show you, because you're going to be absolutely blown away. I'm trying to figure out how to buy it for myself. All right, look at that. Listen, that's not even, like, that shot, that's not even the best part. There's that, but then there's everything else that comes with that. So I'll show you. This is technically called, I call this a bonus room, because there's still a whole nother study. We gotta check this light out. Because again, you're gonna buy this house, you gotta like the light. So here we go. Spin you around, flip you up. Look at that light. We've got the dark ceiling. Gives that nice contrast. So bonus room, whatever you wanna use it for. Second study. I'd tell you to use it as a media room or a game room, but you don't even need to do that, because you have that already in this house. So, hall closet. And again, same as what we talked about in the other one. Super smooth texture on the walls. High doors, these are solid core, look at that. Maybe not solid core. Maybe I shouldn't say things before I know. But anyway, bedroom. With the Jack and Jill bath. Come out on the other side of the bedroom. These are those bedrooms that, like, they feel big enough for your kids or for guest spaces, but they're not like overpowering. What I love is this is such a good use of like the floor space, right? Again, at 4,800 square feet, doesn't feel like a ton of wasted space. So bedroom number 3, and then this one gets its own bathroom. Look at that, check those countertops, look at that. Now, if you're not sold based on the location and you're not sold based on the land, then I think you will be sold based on this space right here. Kitchen, dining, vaulted ceiling, and then of course, this patio with this view back to the trees. I could, you know, honestly, we could stop the video right there and I don't have to show you anything else. You're like, yep, I'm sold. But I can't, because there's still a ton more to show you. Over here, we've got a actual study. And they're heavy on the wallpaper. I love it. Master bedroom, I got laundry, kitchen, bonus spaces, and I think another bonus bedroom we gotta go find. So here we go. Back around, wallpaper, study, got the chair rail below. All right, I'm curious, because we've seen it a couple different times now. How do we feel about wallpaper? Like, this is not the wallpaper that was at my grandma's house. This is nice, and I feel like from a design trend, this is coming back, and I think I'm okay with it. What do you think? Let me know. As we go see the master bedroom. Don't love that. I'm just gonna be honest. It's Texas. Every room in the house needs a ceiling fan. That's my opinion. And my opinion is right. Because if you're not from here, you'll know this is Texas. And with it being Texas, it gets flipping hot. And so if it gets flipping hot, we gotta have ceiling fans. Don't come for me. Tell me that we don't need them, because we do. We do need ceiling fans. The big shower, chandelier. And of course, gotta show you the closet. I'm working on it, finishing it up. See, now normally we'd be like, oh, almost done. And we've only hit like half the house. Still gotta show you the other side of the kitchen and all the craziness. Again, 4,800 square feet on one floor. I'm gonna need a map to go through all of this. So, dining space. We'll come back and do that kitchen just in a second. I'm gonna show you. We got the laundry room. Oh, big old laundry room. Tons of space, tons of cabinetry. Something more builders I wish would do. Look at all this cabinetry in this laundry room. Holy cow. And then we got, what is this? This should be the garage. Yep, garage, okay. So curious, so it's not connected. So this is technically, this is a 3-car garage, and then you have a single car on the other side. Would you prefer these be connected, or are you okay that they're separated? We gotta figure out if we can get into that garage from the inside of the house, because I think that would be like if I can get there from inside, I think I'm okay. If it's totally separate and the only way I get into it is from outside, personally, I don't love that. All right, uppers and lowers. What is that? Listen, your boy Bobby Flay. I don't cook. Like, I don't cook a lot, but that fancy little oven thing contraption would make me want to cook. That plus the high-end monogram range. Apparently, they tell me these on the corners like cook super hot. I don't know if it's true, because I don't have that kind of range in my house. But if you have it, you should tell me. Let me know. Check out the pantry. Got the glass door for the pantry. Okay, so now we've got two choices. Let's go this way. Let's just this way. As you would think, I'd pre-walk these homes, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I feel like I pre-walk them, and then, oh, okay, garage. Okay, so this is okay for me. Like this being connected, it smells like paint. This being connected over here feels like it makes sense. We got a door, okay, so we came in, hold on. So we came in over there. Let's see what's behind door number 2. Outside. My bet is it's outside. Not outside. Okay. Hallway. So this is our 5th bedroom on this house. 5th bedroom. Got the closet space here. Check that. Good size. And then this one has its own bathroom. Shower space. I tell you again, tile to the ceiling, all the way up. It's a simple thing, but it makes a world of difference. Tile to the ceiling, chandeliers hang in the bathroom. Look at that, hanging chandeliers. And does this have a? Okay, we gotta check this out because I think, interesting. Never have I ever seen a bathroom sink fixture that pulls out like that. There's a joke in there somewhere. Just don't know where it is. What is this? Oh, duh, that's the door to the garage. Okay, so own access entry point. Great for, aging parents or kids that just don't leave the house. This would be your game room, secondary living space. It's got the bar, cooktop, hang out. I mean, listen, I could sit you guys here and I could come across and tell you, we got the game on, we got the outside, making drinks, having a good time, serving up cocktails. This is it. And then we still have a media room to check out. Look at this, spin you guys. Right over there. You still get a media room hidden behind this door there. And then let's go check out this, what to me is the icing on this cake is the patio. And wait for it, that. Holy cow. This house could be yours. I've shown you 2 inventory homes. We're gonna run back up. We did the inventory, we did the dirt. We gotta go back and do the model. Yeah, I'll tell you this inventory home, 4,800 square feet. Oh wait, we missed look at that, how did I do that? I missed a whole powder bath right behind me. Happens. This one, if you want it, it's gonna be right about 1.7 million for this house the way it sits, and you can move in, be ready to go. I'm gonna take you back to the model, and the reason I'm gonna show you the model is because I wanna show you what their standard pricing per square foot is for our country homes. This is, again, custom builder, doing some really cool stuff out here in Lucas. So when we look at that model, I can show you hey, this is what's standard, and this is their price per square foot, which I have, and I will give you here in a moment. Let's go check all that out now. So we had to pivot a little bit. I know I told you we were gonna go back and see the model, but by the time I got back up there to shoot it, somebody was having their pre-construction meeting to start their home, and I didn't really want to interrupt that, so we'll have to do that another time. But it works out actually better, so I can show you, I'll show you the map, and I'll show you where we're looking at and kind of talk you through some things on their website. Also, I need to give you the unique feature about the process with our country homes in this specific neighborhood, because this is a little bit different than anything that we cover on previous videos in terms of how builders function. So I need to give you some insight on that process. So it actually works out better. So I will share my screen, show you where we're at, talk you through all the good stuff that you need to know there, and then come back and give you like I said, the unique piece of this process for them. So let's get this up and go.
through their website. So if you're looking at if you're like, hey, we like them, where else can we find them? Let's just take a look and see. I told you guys they have a lot of stuff on the north and the, come on, click on the thing. On the north and to the west here in DFW. So as you can kind of see, yeah, a ton out here north of Azle, Keller area. So this one is where we were today. This is Enchanted Creek. This is in Lucas. And then they have one that I've heard is pretty incredible in Montclair to take a check out. You can also see they do have some stuff that's not in this high-end custom. Like they've got a little bit more production style kind of in Springtown if you want to go all that way. Some stuff in Boyd. But these two communities over here are their custom style communities for you to take a look at. Let's go look and see if we go to that neighborhood page. No, let's just do it this way. One of these days I'll figure out this all. Custom homes on 1+ acre lots. I will show you this map. I can show you this right here now. I do have pricing on this, and we're going to get to that after we go back out into the community. Got all the pricing stuff for you, so we can show you exactly how much each of these cost. But if you want to grab lot number 1, I've heard this is like 10 to 13 acres. That's not a bad place to be. So custom homes on 1 acre sites. There's our 2 quick move-in homes. Look at that. We're going to show you right there. 4831 and 3634 on the square footage. And then, of course, again, large lots located in Lucas at Parker and Country Club. Beautiful. It's beautiful. You saw the land. But I'll show you exactly where we're looking at on the map so you can kind of get a feel for it. So this is where we were. You can you ever look at Google Maps and you're like, oh, there's some random stuff in there, like the best little toy museum in Texas. I might have to go check that out. I didn't even know that was out there. So that's on. Okay. Or if you want to use your wood. It's a woodworker. Cool. Use your wood. Okay. But I want to show you on this map because like we came in, those first 2 homes were like they're right here on this corner here, and you can see they don't even have the roads cut in, but you see how much green. This is where all of that is being developed for them. So and then if we kind of zoom out, you are right off. This is Lake Lavon. So you've got close access there into Lake Lavon. So Parker, Lucas, kind of come back down. This is like this Wiley, Saxe, Murphy area. Everything you could need in terms of grocery stores, in terms of restaurants, any churches, everything you could want right in there. If you're looking for like community college, you've got Wiley campus for the Collin County College. That was a mouthful. And then of course, if we zoom it out even more, you could get back to 75 and come into Dallas or go north. You've also got the George Bush, which runs right here, and of course coming all the way back across if you needed to like go to Rockwall. There's that over there as well. So you've got, again, right here, you can go to the El Flamboyant Puerto Rican restaurant. I don't know anything about it, but anybody that wants to call themselves El Flamboyant might be a good deal for me. So that kind of gives you that location. Again, half of this neighborhood is Wiley ISD, half of it is Plano ISD, and majority of those lots do actually feed into the Plano side for you to grab. So tons of opportunity, tons of options. If you're looking to be kind of on this east side of the Metroplex, you're looking commute wise. That's the map, that's the location. The other important thing I need to talk to you about with the way our country is building out in this neighborhood is with these being full custom. So you can pick a floor plan from their catalog. You can expand on it or kind of bring in your own ideas, however you want to do that. But because they are full custom, they're going to do what's called a one-time close construction loan. So typically when we buy new construction, you're looking more like production style builders. You're going to make an earnest money deposit, and then you're probably going to make a deposit on your designs. But the builder is carrying the cost of that project, right? So it's 6, 8, 9, 10 months. they're fronting that cost, and then once your house is done and completed, then you're getting your traditional mortgage or FHA mortgage, or you're paying cash, but like whatever, like however that works, that's typically the way it goes. In this case scenario, that is not what's going to happen. So what you're going to do is you're going to get a one-time closed construction loan. So we're going to work with them, get everything squared away. We've got the pricing per square foot. I'm going to give you that. Actually, we're going back into the big, beautiful kitchen of that 5,000 square foot home. We're going to talk about pricing. But so you're going to get your purchase price, your land, all of that all rolled in together. And then you're going to get a one-time closed construction loan, which means you as the buyer are carrying the financing on this deal. And that might scare you. Like, don't let that scare you, because it's really kind of straightforward. So basically the way it works is as money is drawn, so it's like a line of credit, or like a home equity line of credit, if you've ever done that before. So as money is drawn for the project to be completed, the builder gets paid, and then the money is drawn against the account, and then you are paying the interest only on what's drawn, right? So like, let's say they spend $10,000. Well, that hits the line. And then once that hits, you're going to start paying on that interest. And then the next draw is another 10. So now you're at 20, and whatever the interest is, and it's based on market. And then at the end of the project, what happens is the bank goes in and says, okay, house is done, it's livable, you have a certificate of occupancy, and then they convert it to your traditional 30-year note. We do have lenders that you can talk to kind of work through what that process might look like and kind of get a ballpark idea of how those payments are going to work. This is also going to take a little bit longer. This is not going to be your 6 to 9 months. This is going to be probably your 12 to 15 months. But with that, you're getting to do absolutely everything. You want, your cabinets at this height, they're gonna do them at that height. You want your bathrooms to be purple, they're gonna paint them purple. This is custom, right? The other benefit of something like this is on a one-time closed construction loan, sometimes you can roll in the cost of a swimming pool or any additional things you're wanting to do on that property. So if you're thinking, hey, we want to just do it all at once and roll it in, as long as it appraises and it has the margin to do so, they'll let you roll that in within reason. But that is the biggest difference, right? So you are carrying the loan and making payments on the interest as the project is built out. And then once it's built out, it will be converted to your conventional, traditional style of mortgage. So that's a big thing to know with them. I didn't know that going out there, and then talking to the sales rep, found that out. So I was like, we need to talk about that. That's important. So we talked about the location. We've talked about the financing. I need to go back and actually, like, the thing you care about is the pricing. So we're going to go back out into that new home and look at pricing, price per square foot, land cost, and anything else you might need to know. Oh, and tax rates. It's super important. So let's go check that out now.
We had to come back down to the big open house that was almost 5,000 square feet to do our kitchen information talk. And because honestly, like, I'm enamored by this. So I don't even cook that much, but I feel like I need that in my kitchen, and like Gordon Ramsay standing over my shoulder and me being like, yes, chef, this is all the time for me to cook my dino nuggets and my ramen noodles. Fun fact, don't Google how much those cafe appliances are, because it'll make you cry a little bit. But that information, this is why y'all actually, watch these videos. So we started next door in that beautiful 3,600 square foot inventory home, listed right at 1.3. And then we went out to the 100-acre woods and saw some of the lot opportunities out there. I told you they weren't gonna be cheap, and by now you figured out this is not a cheap neighborhood. This is, again, with this being fully custom and the options that you have, it's going to be incredible. Then let's come back here. We talked about this house. This one is almost 5,000 square feet. I told you this was listed at 1.7. So those are the options you have there, and I'll remind you of that. We need to talk about the tax rate for our neighborhood here, and I need to give you pricing on like custom per square footage information. So minimum square foot for this neighborhood that you're going to build in is 3,500 square feet. So you're not going to find anybody's home smaller than 3,500 square feet. So you're going to have minimum 3,500 square feet. I also told you that it is a divided neighborhood between Wiley and Plano ISD. You can kind of see it on the map, and I'm going to show you this a little bit with some of the lot premiums. So there's our dividing line on the map with what is Plano and what is Wiley. That big, massive lot that I think I heard is like almost 13 acres if you want that. Lot pricing on that is $850. Everything else is in the 575, 500, 625, there's a couple of $400,000 lots. If you want to grab those, that's kind of what's pushing pricing to where it is in this neighborhood. So like I said, it's going to be these are going to be expensive lots to get in on these. The way Our Country Homes is pricing their basically lot price plus price per square foot gets you to your purchase price, which is a little bit different than what you see with most builders. But again, with them being a fully custom home builder that's doing some production stuff that's looking really cool, that's kind of how they price it. So base pricing for them is $195 a square foot. So for example, you've got a 3,500 square foot home, $195 a square foot plus the lot price. So 3,500 times 195 is 682.5 plus the lot price, which would get you into that 900 range. Realistically, you're gonna be over $1 million by the time you get done out here. I would guess, like I said, base pricing $195 a square foot, and then they do have different, we'll talk about this, so different custom levels on their builds for Our Country. And I'm super excited because, like I said, they do a ton of stuff on the northern part of the Metroplex and kind of the west. So seeing them over here on the east side and developing in this like Lucas area is awesome. And there's no question, again, as I look back through all of what I see in these homes, there's no question that they are quality. So price per square foot on custom, they call it custom level 4. So it's $195 a square foot. It's a 3,500 square foot minimum. It's a 3-car garage. This one we're standing in has 4, and it's a 12 by 12 roof pitch. So then you step up to, if you want to go even higher, we've got custom 5 and custom 6, and then custom build on your own lot. So custom 5 is 4,000 square feet minimum, and that is a 3-car garage with a 1412 roof pitch. Base pricing on that is $215 a square foot. And then custom 6, which is your 4,500 square feet and above, is going to be $250 a square foot with a 3-car garage and another 1412 roof pitch. If you wanted to bring them in to build on your own lot, like you have land and you're saying, hey, we want to use them as our builder, base price plus $5 a square. Last thing I got to give you is taxes for this neighborhood, because you're going to be like, Zach, this is like, I'm going to spend a ton on my taxes at over $1 million. And really, you're not. This is some of the lowest tax rates we've seen in any community, right? So if you sit on the Wiley side of this neighborhood, remember it splits. Wiley side tax rate is 1.7 total, all in. If you sit on the Plano side, it is 1.57, so a little bit lower on that end. And the HOA is $767 annually. That's probably just, general upkeep and things like that. So maybe you watch this and you're like, Zach, that is out of the realm of possibility for us. Like we cannot do 1.7 million. That's okay. Most of what we do is in that like 300 to 600, 700 range with a lot of our clients. So if you have questions, we built you a resource. I'm going to stick it right there with the QR code. Scan that. I'm going to walk back this way because we want to see that again. Scan that QR code. You can browse all the new construction stuff here in DFW, exclusive new construction stuff. You don't even have to look at resale, whatever. If this is not your price point, that's okay. We can help you at any price point. We're here to help answer any questions. If this is your price point, you want to build something custom like this, we would love to help make that happen. Or you want to buy one of these that are sitting, let's have a conversation and see what we can do about getting the best price possible. So thanks for hanging out and looking at really beautiful homes with me today. Let me know if you guys need anything down in the comments below. We will see you guys in our next video. Bye for now.